My name is Omeria Scott, and I'm running for the Democratic nomination for the United States Senate. You know, the party is really non-partisan, I guess you would say, would be the word that you would use at this time, because what the party is trying to do is elect the party nominee. So, you know, it's my understanding that you don't really expect to get anything from the party at this time. Whatever resources that they would be able to bring would go to the nominee. Let me say to you that I've received hundreds and hundreds of endorsements, because every single day that some person somewhere tells me that they're going to support me, that is an endorsement. And the bottom line is that we're trying to get a message to people that resonates with them. And so when we talk about our experience, when we discuss our plans for infrastructure, our plans to address the brain drain situation here in Mississippi, health care, these issues are important to Mississippians. And so we talk with them, and then they buy into that. And so those are the endorsements that really count. And I'm proud to get scores and scores of them every day. There has not been any strain in relationship with David. And of course, our position is that we're going to support the Democratic nominee, because we feel like that since we've been on the campaign trail and listening to the other candidates, I think really across the board we all have the same vision for the state and the things that we think would make the state progress. Well, I believe that I'm the best candidate for the job because I do have 25 years of experience here at the state capitol, and institutional knowledge is very important. I'm the only one in this race who has served on both House Ways and Means and House Appropriations. Actually, I'm the only person in this race, and really the only person in this capitol, who's ever made a presentation to the budget committee with an entire state budget with all of the agency's appropriations within that budget. I'm the only person who's ever done that. And of course, the budget committee had to vote to allow us to do it, and they did. And the good thing about it was they did incorporate some of the recommendations that we made at the budget level. The other thing is that I think that the message that I have been articulating to the citizens of Mississippi, first of all, we have to do things that make sense for our state. And I believe that an infrastructure program for Mississippi that does not take under consideration that we're one of the poorest states in the union, and that we should have a special set aside for us to get matching dollars that makes sense for the state. The other thing is that within our program for infrastructure, Mississippi has got to address this broadband, our networking, our Google and internet and cell phones. If you go up Highway 55, your cell phone drops 16 times before you get to Memphis. How can we recruit emerging industries into this state for the future if we don't have good infrastructure? And really, we've got to address Highway 61. We've got to address our hospitals and our schools. I'm very much interested in the basic infrastructure needs of the state of Mississippi. We got roads, we got bridges, we've got ports that are inaccessible, that are not deep enough. We've just got a lot of our rail is dilapidated. We've got a lot of issues from an infrastructure standpoint that we've got to get addressed so that we can attract business and industry to our state.